Today, and I mean especially today, is a massive day for the unemployed. A while ago, a random Discord server member let me know that there is an unofficial Gabriel dating simulator somewhere on itch.io. So we're gonna be playing that today and see if we can get Gabriel's heart, if that is our goal. So we're not exactly gonna be playing ULTRAKILL, so time to quit. And welcome to Deus Ex Machina, the Gabriel flustering and ragebait simulator. Try your best to get Gabe, use your knowledge of ULTRAKILL to raise his affection, rack up effects and explore routes through dialogue options, reach 10 hearts to win. Oh boy, I only need 10 hearts to get Gabriel's affection, time to get to killing them. Also, there is literally no music playing, so I'm gonna have to do extra work in the editing and put music myself. But before we get into this video guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. So let's start. I don't even know if there is supposed to be no music. It is a lovely day in hell and you are a horrible blood-fueled war machine. You walk along the street, a bounce in your step. Today is going to be an interesting day. Why does this sound familiar? Today you're going on your first ever blind date. You're not exactly sure what that is, but from what you could find, it seems trivial enough a challenge for a machine as advanced as yourself. On your way to the meeting point, however, you run into someone familiar. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Oh, it's you. Suddenly, a UI has appeared on your vision. There's plenty of UI. It is Tuesday. Wait, is that the real time? It is the real time. Goddamn. So my time is going to be tracked in real time. And it also changes. Great. You're not sure what to make of this, but stranger things have happened to you. Say that again. Hello, machine. It is me, Gabriel. We've met. There's also styles of your first meetings. Shy guy, take a pic. Oh, I got options. I remember, or my hands shall relish ending you, right? Or don't recall, sorry, or just nothing. Nothing is an interesting choice. I'm gonna say I remember because I have no reasons to lie. Oh, you do? Well, I'm glad to hear it, I think. I know this is sudden, but is there any chance you'd have a moment to sit and chat? The truth is, I'd be hoping to get the chance to speak with you civilly. I know it's mostly my fault that we haven't gotten off the best start, but I figured I'd just give it a shot anyway. Sure? Are you asking me out? You know what, let's just see how fast it takes to get all the 10 hearts, so let's play nice and say sure. Oh, really? I'm glad. What's that? The cafe down the street? That sounds like a great idea. Let's get going. I didn't say anything about that. You enter a cafe. You're not sure what compelled you to change your plans like this all of a sudden, but you're pretty sure this would be considered rude and bad and screwing some other person over. If you really cared about any of that stuff in the first place anyway. Before you sit down though, you recall the tip of the day to start a date with your secret weapon. Oh no, no, not the electric nail gun, put that away. That's better. I like how there's a narrator inside of my head. Oh, what's this? Is that for me? It's for you. It tastes very good. Have a bite. Lol, no, psych. Bro, these dialogues are so funny. I'm so tempted to choose them, but I have to commit to playing nice the first time. It is for you. What brought this on? Trying to give me flowers like this? That makes it seem like this is no, I can't accept that. I appreciate the thought, machine. Damn, I got plus rejected. I can't believe Gabriel ULTRAKILL rejected me. But I don't think you know what this means. Alright, he's thinking to himself, so far so good, I think. So, machine, do you, perhaps, have opinions on the weather? Are you this awkward around everyone? It's pretty hellish out there, isn't it? Sure, that seems like a good option. It's pretty... Oh. Hahaha, very funny of you, machine. Forget I said any of that. Ultra blushing. Semicolons, file saved. Hey, you can't just save for me. Why do I get the feeling that it's actually enjoying this? It's funny seeing you so shy. You know what? We had better order something if we're going to sit here, right? I don't need to eat, obviously, but it's a polite thing to do. Quite the spread. How are you going to eat? I'll have the chilled blood. Do you have a preferred dish? I'm gonna ask, do you have a preferred dish? Because it sounds nice. Yes, though I don't see anything too similar to honey cakes or green tea on this menu. I'm rather partial to both. Not too sweet on the first, not too bitter on the other. They do have other teas here. Why are you taking notes? Well, now that we're here, I don't really know what to say. I wasn't exactly expecting any of this to work for starters, so when he's sweating, it literally just shows up on his helmet. Were you out there hoping you'd run into me? So, is this a date? What were you doing? Outside, you mean? I was just on a walk. Not to say I just have that much free time on my hands. I assure you, I am in fact quite busy. I'll have you know if it weren't for King Minos, I wouldn't even have been here today. Even though it won't make up for the damage I've done, I've been devoting myself to conveying the sincerity of my repentance to him for the past week. He must know I'm being fully sincere about this. So I'm not sure why he threatened to kick me out of Lost if I didn't stop apologizing. Angering him further seemed counterproductive, so I was quick to agree to his request that I go for a walk on the street at 1:57, which is rather specific now that I think about it, but I wasn't really in a position to argue given the circumstances. I'd intended to return just now, but I'm sure my repentance can wait for a little bit longer. Frickin' bittle. In any case, it seems like quite the coincidence to run into you here. I would have hardly guessed that I'd come across you walking about the streets so nonchalantly. Did you have some business in the city? Was hoping I'd run into you. You're interested in what I do in my free time? I was headed out for a date. This has so many bad implications. Was hoping I'd run into you. Yes. Huh, what? Oh, I see. You're messing with me again, aren't you? No? You can't say things like that, you know. That'll lead to misunderstandings. What kind? That's not important. If you don't want to answer the question, that's fine. Just wait. A what? You had a date? Wait, how did you just figure that out now? With who? I mean, it's not like it matters to me. Wait. Oh my god, it can actually date people? That changes everything. I mean, it's great to hear that you've been branching out in your activities. And, purely out of curiosity, since we happen to be on the topic, what would you say is your type? Buff, heretic, sword-wielding angels. Anything with blood in it, really. Sassy, whiny, sore losers with wings. Now, I know this will feed into his ego and it'll raise the heart for sure. The cough, hack, wheeze. Ahem. That was very specific. Why don't we talk about something else? Compliment his swordplay, insult his garb, ask if he's single. Let's compliment his swordplay, huh? Where'd that come from? Why would you? I mean, of course I'm aware of how peerless my swordsmanship is without you saying a word. If this is some foolish attempt at flattery, I'm sorry to say it's fallen flat. Damn, like the word flattery. After all, such measly words pale in comparison to the admiration I have been showered in since my creation. Why, all of humanity sang my praises and adored their temples with my likeness. The very name Gabriel was enough to strike awe into all who heard it. Be it angel or human, to everyone I ever met, I was the righteous hand of the Father, the will of God, ... And yet, somehow, it's nice to be neither of those things right now. Very interesting. So this is a good sign. So you like hearing things like that? Humanity had good tastes in angels. Did you have a fan club? I bet the ferryman can answer that. I wanna say humanity had good taste in angels. What? Are you saying you agree? Why would you? That makes it sound like you... aha! Bro, I cannot even make the correct sounds when I am reading stuff like this. I'm just not the guy for these types of games. You know what would be really cool? If Gianni genuinely voiced all of this. That would be the game of all time to play. I know you were just messing with me again, machine. After all, the praise I earned from humanity was not for any virtue of my own, but preserved for the one who carried out the will of God, whoever that may have been. I may have been one of heaven's most decorated angels for my various feats and interventions, but after an uncountable amount of celebration for my achievements and none for the effort I put in, it just feels like no one's ever really seen me before. Well, I can be the first. A shame, you're pretty. Have you seen the Ferryman's fanfiction? I want to talk about the Ferryman's fanfiction. The Ferryman's what? I have no idea what that means, and from the look on your face, I'm frankly not sure if I even want to. I have no idea why you brought them up all of a sudden, unless you mean to refer to their flattering admiration. Well, I'm aware of that much. but still, such compliments, as sincere as they are not earned. I was merely doing my job when I saved them, just as I was doing my job when I took the lives of so many other souls in hell. And besides, being the object of such rapt attention, what can I say? It embarrasses me a little. What are you looking all pleased for? There's nothing to be pleased about here. There's you. It's good that someone else sees the good in you. It's nice when you get all flustered. I'm gonna say the first option. What? I mean, I just said none of that was earned on my part. I know well enough that listening isn't your strong suit, but this really has to be taken too far. That's true, I'm not really paying attention to what I'm reading. Why does it look so genuinely happy about this? No matter, you're free to think whatever you like, but I assure you, whatever you feel about any of this or otherwise, it doesn't matter a smidge to me, you hear? It's cute when you're in denial. You sure don't look like it. It's cute when you're in denial. Denial? I'm not in denial. Why would I try to hide the fact that I... exclamation marks. That's not it. Listen, it's not like I like you or anything. Damn, he said the famous words. You don't. There's emojis in here. Look how simple his fingerprint looks like, dude. I'm gonna play around for a little bit. Huh? What are you looking at? Wait, isn't that a... He jumped on the UI. That's so funny. Don't look at that. Only one option. Stop looking. Bro, look at his wings. They are all so fluffy and messed up. You've been able to see it for a while now, haven't you? Yeah. I swear it's not even accurate. Are you doing anything after this? That's your response to this? Didn't I already say that I'm not... Flowers. Exclamation marks. This again? Are you really? Well, I'll always have time for you, machine. I mean, I did it! No way I won him, dude. I suppose I could make it to whatever you have planned. Angel acquired. Hell yeah. That's an ending. Holy shit. Look at V1, dude. Am I really carrying him all the way? Dude, look at the 3 hands. That's a cool detail in here. But this whole thing is so funny, though. Goddamn. This has been so cool. Oh, fuck, what are you saying in the back? Oh, hey, it's Minos Prime. Dripped out. Look at the snakes being out, dude. That's so cool. Here are all the bonuses you earned. Angel acquired, Heartsteel, Skrindungle. Bro, who the hell chose that word? Well, great. I got Gabriel first try. I am so goated. You can now change your choices in game. Alright, it's a lovely day and you walk and suddenly you're going and you're walking and you hit Gabriel and wasn't paying attention, all that. Great summary, me. A UI appeared, not sure what you're gonna think. Hello machine, it's me, Gabriel, we've met. What if I really say nothing? I suppose our early meetings weren't exactly ideal. What do you say to starting fresh? I know this is sudden, but is there any chance you have a moment to sit and chat? So it just goes normally if I say nothing. Oh, you look kind of happy. Can I take that as a yes then? I'm glad. Let's get going then. Wait, does it automatically get to the good ending when I'm just silent? I wanna pick silent again. Do you have any idea what this looks like, machine? Doing this, you're making this feel like it's a date. No, I can't accept that. I'll appreciate the thought, machine. And then there's a menu. I'm gonna be silent again. Why the hesitation? Rest assured, I'm the one who extended the invitation, so I'm paying. I do have currency on me, machine. I'm not a thief. What? They serve blood here? I have some serious questions about this place now. I'm gonna be silent again. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm telling you, none of this was planned. So he's talking about he's been quite busy and all. Skip ahead. Did you have business in the city? I'm gonna be silent again. So you have no intention to share, do you? Though I can certainly hazard a guess. I've seen enough of the trail of destruction you leave in your wake. The demons you've killed, the machines you've slain, the angels you've felled. All with the skilled marksmanship of your guns. Oh, he's admiring me. He is into me. Let's talk about something else. I want to talk about nothing. That's what I'm talking about. I know I'm not the most skin-telling conversation partner. Monologues I could deliver day and night. Well, you're aware of that, obviously. I know I'm doing plenty of it now. The irony of the matter is not lost on me. But engaging in dialogue, I don't know if it was the fact that I was always acting on someone else's orders or the fact that I was meant to be an obedient tool. But I never quite understood how to do that. I wonder if knowing how would have been able to prevent many tragedies. Lust and greed may not have met such miserable ends by my hands if I had learned to listen and question things earlier. No wonder King Minos won't accept my one-sided apologies. I don't know, machine, you may be a few words, but your silence speak volumes. Perhaps your ability to listen does far greater good than any will of God ever could. It certainly seems like I'll learn more about myself just by speaking with you. I confess it is a mystery to me. While I have gained much from our encounters, I can't imagine how it benefits you to suffer my presence. The thought of your acceptance of my invitation being pity on your part, or just an opportunity for you to gloat in my face, had both crossed my mind at one point, but as I doubt the former would suffice to compel as free-spirited a machine as you, and the latter has yet to happen, I really can't say I understand why you tolerate me like this. So once again, silent treatment for something with just one eye, it sure can give quite the skeptical looks. I get it, no need to glare at me like that. If there's anyone who can't be made to do anything they don't want to do, it's you, right? I should know, I tried. Twice. Although that part is what makes this all the more baffling. What? Wait, what do you mean by? What? How could you possibly? What part of someone attempting to kill you twice could possibly make you want to spend any amount of time near them? It was fun. Silent treatment again. Well? Are you telling me you enjoyed being hacked and slashed at? Dodging a rain of spears and swords within an inch of your life? Having your flesh rended and your gore eviscerated in ways you hadn't known were even possible? Fighting like you've never fought before? Pushing limits you thought you would never experience in your lifetime? And tearing into each other like animals until you couldn't tell if the blood soaking your tongue was yours or mine? Silence. More silence. What's with that look? I'm talking about you here, you understand? That kind of things is most definitely not something I would enjoy, unlike you. Like you, machine. Did you enjoy our fights? Yes, I can read the answer right off the deadpan look you're giving me. But of course, you are at your core, in your design, a machine made to fight. If you didn't enjoy it, it would be a sad existence indeed. Damn, we figured it out. Although at one point, I would have been loath to admit this. You weren't the only one who enjoyed it. I had never fought anyone as skilled as you, machine. The way I had to push myself to my limits just to keep up with you, and even then, that wasn't enough. There was something thrilling about it. It made me want to know how much more you were capable of, and what other things you would show me, to see just how far we could go, how much more we could take until one of us finally broke. It's strange, isn't it? At first, I couldn't help but think that you and I couldn't be more different. I, heaven's most exalted archangel, the righteous hand of the Father, and you, an object created with nothing but bloodlust in both false heart and vacant soul. Yet when I realize how we were both created with a role to fulfill, roles that appear to bear no resemblance until I remember how many more lives were lost to my hand than yours, it becomes apparent that you were hardly different at all. More silence. Oh, I'm so locked in the silence now. The higher divinity of us angels that the council tooted was nothing but lies, and we all bleed the same blood. Even you, machine. We were both bound by our roles since birth, and the expectations that stemmed from them. But while you had already broken free of your mold, and were left only with the noose of survival hanging around your neck, I remained bound and oblivious to my own fetters. Until at last you came and pulled the blindfold from my eyes. There was something exhilarating in breaking my chains with my own hands, and though I've been left floundering on how to fill the void of everything I once knew, I know I'm better off now knowing what I did wrong, and I wouldn't forgo that for anything in the world, now that I've understood where I went wrong, how I had wronged. It makes me a bit relieved, machine, to know that no matter what anyone else might think of me, even if there's just one person in the world who can understand me, that person might be you. Oh, smile. Finally, after all the silence, we're smiling. Oh, what are you? This again? Put that away. Didn't I already say that? What? Huh? What are you? Why aren't you? Then do you really mean? If that's the case, if you insist, then I suppose it can't hurt to accept justice once. Thank you, machine. Bro, even with staying silent, you can collect Gabriel? Goddamn. Like, half of all of this is just silent treatment. That's so funny. You can just win the game by staying silent. Alright, now this time, we're making him angry. We're going off by being upset at him. My hands shall relish ending you, right? Yeah. Oh god, I did say that, didn't I? What a terrible first impression. Please forget I said that. What do you mean, no? I know this is sudden, but is there any chance you'd have a moment to sit and chat? The truth, yeah, it's all the same. I'm kinda busy. I suppose it was too much to ask. Wait, where are you taking me? Wait, was that a joke earlier? Machine? Well, not that I'm complaining. You enter a cafe, you're not sure what compelled you, and yeah, the wrong weapon, right weapon. Lol, no, psych. Huh? You think you're so funny, don't you? Yes, I am in fact very funny. Alright, so far so good, I think? No, this is not good, man. I'm gonna make you mad. Are you this awkward around everyone? Huh? No, not at all. It's because, look here, I'm just a little out of my depth right now, alright? Just forget I said that. Why do I get the feeling that it's actually enjoying this? And then he grabbed the menu and wait, there's nothing that makes him angry. And so far the heart gauge hasn't even changed. I wonder if you can even make him angry. I guess I'll have to chilled blood. Blood? They're not serving blood. Oh wait, it's right there on the 3rd page. I have some serious questions about this place now. So here, I guess the worst option is this. So is this a date? What? It isn't. Put that thought out of your mind, you hear? I'll have you know if it weren't for King Minos, I wouldn't even be out here today. Even though it won't make up for the damage I've done, I've been devoting myself. Wait, this seems the same. Going further, I'm not even sure if you can make him angry. You're interested in what I do in my free time? What? Why would you even insinuate that? It's not like I want to know whether you'd have the time to... Never mind. If you don't want to answer the question, that's fine. Just wait, you were going on a date? This is the same too. Okay, here we go. Here is when we can insult him. Sassy, whiny, sore losers with wings. What? What kind of... Oh, I get it. Haha, very funny. I should have known you'd find a way to further make a mockery of me. Of all times, why does it look completely serious? That would be ridiculous on so many levels. Let's talk about something else. Insult his garb, yeah. What? How dare? I mean... Haha, another of your measly attempts to insult me, is it? It's cute how you think something like that would bother me, when I'm well aware of the value and influence of my dress. My armor was once a symbol of righteousness. The very sight of it was enough to inspire awe in my allies and fear in my foes. Countless humans and machines alike have cowered before my form, before they were forced to behold the true power of an archangel firsthand. As the judge of hell, it wasn't long before even angels were bowing before the ruthlessness that my existence presented. It's been too long since anyone looked upon me with anything but fear. There's really no one out there who will insult me to my face the way you do, machine. Is that a good thing? That's kind of sad. You want to be insulted. Yes, you want to be insulted. Not at all. I mean, I'm not saying that I like being insulted or anything. It's just that it means, well, you're not afraid of me, machine. While it's perfectly understandable, seeing the other souls in this layer cower in fear or recoil in disgust in my presence only reminds me of all the foolish righteousness I clung to. But you're different. I failed to beat you and you put me in my place. You earned every right to mock my weakness and foolishness to your heart's content, and frankly, I'm surprised this is the worst you've done so far. I had braced myself for much harsher words since the moment you accepted my invitation earlier. Well, my dialogue options are quite limited, you see. Perhaps, rather than to say I braced myself, it would be more accurate to say that I had hoped for it. In part because it feels like that's all I really deserve now, but also for the fact that it could be the only reason why you would simply talk to me. Do you find me pathetic, machine? To have once stood amongst the greatest one of heaven's strongest archangels, only to be left crawling to you, begging for mockery like one might for scraps. You're not pathetic enough. Wait, it changes? You're not pathetic? Wait, but you're not pathetic enough is so funny. Let me choose that one. It is kind of embarrassing, bro. Decrease your hearts. Come on. So I hear you say, and yet... there is no heat in your jabs, machine. Oh my god, is it gonna end like the other endings? Is there really just one ending in this game? I confess I am most befuddled. For what reason would you hold no grudge against me? Surely you are more than capable of. Besides having earned the right You have every reason to hate me for everything I've done. Unprovoked attacks designed to maim and kill. Hypocritical words thrown in your face, even though the blood on my hands is thicker than that on yours. There is no reason why you should even tolerate me. And yet here you are. You changed, so what's the problem? Everyone's done all that. It's normal. Bro, there's no longer any options that makes them angry. So like, I'm going down the past route. Everyone's done all that. It's normal. Huh? Oh, I suppose that doesn't sound too far-fetched. You do have some sort of quality that just incites a murderous intent. But that isn't an excuse that can absolve me of the atrocities I've committed, even if you don't care. There is an endless number of other souls that I've wronged. It's not like I can just put all of that behind me and, what, move on? Swear I'll never do it again now that I know what I'm capable of? Say that I've learned from my mistakes and do better? Machine. You're a fool, you know, to dismiss everything so easily without even understanding the weight of my misdeeds. It should grate on me how flippantly you treat my sins, and yet I can't help but think that this is the one thing I needed to hear, and only you would have been able to say it. What are you smirking about? Don't think you're special or anything just because I said that. You just happen to be the first to really understand me, machine. Just a short time ago I would have thought that ridiculous. After all, we couldn't be more unlike. You, a child of man, an object built for war and destruction, and I, one of the heaven's greatest archangels, charged with embodying purity and righteousness. But then I realized that in a way, we're not so different. Just as I was created to fulfill a role and expectations that I could not break free from, you were also molded for a purpose, one that bound you to a life of bloodshed. But now that our purposes have both been lost or destroyed, perhaps that is when an angel can seek forgiveness from a machine. And from whatever remains, together a new purpose can be found. You know how incredibly gay that sounds, right? So do all angels have a thing for robots, or is it just you? Is this maybe how you flirt? Let's see if Gabriel finds this an insult. You know how incredibly gay that sounds, right? Gay angel. Oof, got him. What? What nonsense are you spouting? In what way does this... How can you even just say something like, well, this is what I get for trying to be poetic in front of you, I suppose. Never mind that. Regardless, don't think that I'll entertain your nonsense. You can stop giving me that smug look anytime now. I'm telling you, it's not what you're thinking at all. It's not? What am I thinking? You know what I mean. Now you're just playing dumb on purpose. Don't act like any of this had any meaning. It's not like I like you or anything. Okay, we're down the regular path, so there's really only one ending for this game. I'm gonna go with me. You don't? You, what do you mean by? That is to say, do you? Why do you keep looking over? Is that it? Okay, we're back to the regular path, and there it is. Man, it really seems like I can't get any other endings. Oh yeah, I wanted to choose this. The flowers taste pretty good. Have a bite. What do you mean? You don't even have a mouth? What are you playing at now, machine? I'm not humoring this. Let's just go sit down already. While I'm gonna be honest and say that I expected more than one ending out of this, it was still kind of funny. It was actually quite funny, really. Well, that was quite the experience, wasn't it? It was funny, and you could have at least added music in there yourself. The game legit has no audio, not even sound effects or buttons. But at the same time, it is quite understandable to have no audio, and to be honest, it doesn't even matter. It just would have been nice though. So overall, the game was really good, and thank you the one guy in my Discord server for recommending me to play that. So if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.